For the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Hard, we've seen much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring, we've probably just been spoiled.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Good counter right hand again. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, look at it now.
Here we go.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for introducing
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland.
You've heard of people dance. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Punch, counter punch. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. And a counter left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. And he fails to score with that left hook. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter shot. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On top of him. Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him get confidence.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The perfect counter lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. No power in those punches. Great counter right hand there. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Neither man really defending themselves. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. That punch landed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Counter right. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in it. Be smart.
On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? You believe what we are seeing. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither man really defending themselves. They're both trying for a knockout. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter left hand there. Nice punch. He blocks the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax, relax. Now, don't wait till load. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're senses the comeback.
Right punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes.
Down goes Taylor.
Drop down there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What a shot. Somebody can smell blood. Look at it. Look at it. Cool exterior. Look at what they're going to do. Walk him down. Set him up. Dumb it and blind him with a jab. Then boom, let him shine.
Left punch. That's a scoring left hand. Neither man really defending themselves. Left counter scores. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Beautiful counter punch. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Thought, right, brush it off. Get on with the job.
Don't get carried away. Wait. I love that. I love that. That chest. Great. That's beautiful. I thought, start with a few body shots in there a little bit.
Here we go in the sixth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. bullying, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. And that's it, away from getting stopped.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
A perfect counter shot. Nice shot with the left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. It finally happened! It was just a matter of time, and down he goes! It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give me no free shots. Come on. Good work, that's it.
Let's fight.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
And box.
change your angle. Okay, I'm happy. Right?
Let's fight.
Nigga almost dropped me.
Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be...
Let's do it.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work, that. The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down. No, you can't miss him. Great work. Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Now don't wait till the Lord... Now he's ready to go.
Back.
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay, I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it low and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. If I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the
I'm Todd Grisham, and there is a buzz in the air here tonight. We're at the Sugar Ray.
This bout,
They'll be fighting. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He misses with that jab. Do you believe this? Both men step back for just a moment. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. Oh, that changes everything, and down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Good counter right hand again. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Ricky Hatton right now, not where Ricky Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff. On to the second round. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Through the hook, didn't land. Do you believe this? These two fighters are made for one another. tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Can he get out of this predicament? A much better game plan here. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. That was almost a... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. He's been setting up this moment the entire fight. He's got to cash in now. Thought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth. Neither man really defending themselves. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What a huge momentum. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a scoring blow. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice offensive display. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. through the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. He's watching.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Good punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Do you believe what we're seeing? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed. The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
There's a counter shot. Lands with the right counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. An eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That one will count.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook? Beautiful counter punch. Left punch. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that.
Good round, I like that.
And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Neither man really defending themselves. And he fails to score with that left hook. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nobody home with that hook. Good counter left hand there. And he just misses with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He misses with that jab. That left counter punch will score. The courage. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, Meg looks so easy.
Don't let him get back into his fight. It's so important now in the first minute.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Catch and shoot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out. Testy Ricky Hatton right now, not where he wants to be. Well, he's showing us he's got an iron chin, but at what cost? He's got to think about his future. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Nice punch. So that left lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That one lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. You're thinking. See it and you'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. So look, don't skip the jab and don't get carried away. Think about your defense and remember what you do.
And here comes the 10th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Nice score with that left hand. Great counter right hand there. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And a counter left. Another scoring shot there. They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Nice job landing that left counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression again? So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, has traveled the world over to ply his trade.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
All right.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Got out of the way of that right hook. He just misses with that big right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice job landing that left counter punch. So that left lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Doesn't always pay to be. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. Much better game plan here. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Got their bell rung. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting the counter-punchers, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every trick.
Good left counter that lands. Right punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look at how slow these... Sergio Martinez is rocked. They still standing. They exchange punches. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. He fails to score with that left hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good.
Oh, I heard that.
At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Left shot lands. Why aren't they defending? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him.
Sergio Martinez is dazed. Good job trying to back out of trouble. He misses with that jab. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Lands with the right counter. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not many of the people in the division hit like them.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. He parries away that left hook. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Left hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Perfect counter lands. Left, not exactly sure when that injury to the body took place, but you know this fighter is feeling it right now, and no part of them wants to get hit there again in this next round.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Let's start the sixth. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
What a round. What had they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Here's a scoring blow. Believe what we are seeing. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither man really defending themselves. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Keep an eye on this fighter. One shot from her opponent placed in the right spot, and you got to believe she'll be going down.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
Round 7, here we go. If this round is anything like the last one, we're in for a treat.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Quick punch scores. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Sean Porter just took a big shot and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. And Porter goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.